What guitar have you owned in the past that you sold that you wished you would have kept, never would have sold it? I'm sure there's a lot of guys out there that's got a lot of guitars over the years, that they sold for whatever reason. And I'm the same way. Probably my number one guitar. I've sold a lot of guitars I wish I would have kept because I sell guitars. But I wish I'd have kept probably the number one guitar that I wished I would have kept was I had a 1953 Blackguard Telecaster. 4-digit number Telecaster. It sounded amazing. It's 100% original. I bought it in Missouri, and I believe it was the second owner I bought it off of. It did not have the original case, but man, it had a tone that was unreal. The reason why I sold it, my daughter at that time was real young. She's a baby, and I had like 30 guitars in my apartment, and where I was living at the time. 3 different times they broke into my house trying to get that guitar, whoever it was. Of course, I never found out who was trying to steal it. So, after the 3rd time, I decided I was going to sell it because it wasn't worth keeping to me at that time. I wished I would have never sold it, but that's the reason why I sold it. It was the original 1953 Blackguard Telly, and it sounded amazing. I mean, it had the Telly twang. A 53 Telly, of course today they're really hard to find. The one that Vince plays, Vince Gill, his main Telly, I believe that's a 53. I'm almost positive that's a 53 Telecaster he plays. And he got that, the story I was told, it was either in Tulsa or Oklahoma City at a music store. He was hanging out, and this big trade came through, between the 2 owners, and they swapped a bunch of guitars for a bunch of these guitars, and that 53 was in that swap, and Vince seen it, and he bought it that day, and that's his signature sound, man. That's Vince's. I mean, Vince can get a tone with a 2x4, but that Telly is him. I mean, that's his guitar. It's his sound. And man, he's got a great guitar collection too. I don't know if anybody's ever gone online and checked out his guitar collection he has in the studio. It's unreal, the guitars he has. But it's amazing. But yeah, I had a 53 Telly as a Blackguard. I've had a bunch of guitars. I've had some old 335s that I wish I would have kept. Of course, that Blackguard Telly. Old Strats. I've had a bunch of guitars. But probably the number one for me would be that 53 Telecaster. It sounded so good. It was amazing, and very nice. So, what guitar do you wish you would have kept? I'd be interested to hear what guitars are out there that you sold that you wish you would have kept. I mean, I know there's got to be a ton of guys out there that's sold their dream guitar for whatever reasons, whether they had to pay rent or for whatever reasons it was. It's sad to have to sell a guitar. In my case with the 53, I didn't have to sell it, but I just felt like somebody was going to eventually steal it at that time, and so I decided to sell it. That's what I did, and I sold it. It didn't take very long to sell it either. But I bought a guitar in Missouri, and it was so nice. I still got a few old guitars laying around, I still got some stuff, but that was my dream guitar, and I'll end up getting me another Blackguard someday. I'll end up getting another one, and I'll hang on to that one. This one here, I just got this in the store. This is a 2001 made in Mexico Telly. That thing sounds really good. Bandit 65, early 80s, with a Subway T on it. But anyway, let me know what your guitar, your favorite guitar that you ever sold, that you wish you would have kept. I'm interested to see the comments. Thanks for subscribing to my page. I really, really do appreciate that. Thanks for watching and spreading the word. You guys have a blessed day, and turn it up and play loud. Later on.